Now, JK Rowling has opened up about the backlash she received when she spoke out defending feminism. She's got a new podcast called The Witch Trials of JK Rowling. Have a listen to what she said.
Attempts to degrade, to humiliate, people might say, well, that's not really a threat. And you know what, up to a point, you're probably right, though it's very unpleasant to be on the receiving end of it, particularly in the quantities I've had it. Then I have had direct threats of violence. And I have had people coming to my house where my kids live, and I've had my address posted online. I've had what the police anyway would regard as credible threats, yeah.
Ben, it's unbelievable, the trolling, the behaviour that she's been subject to, really, just for defending feminism and women's rights.
Yeah, and she's spot on. And JK Rowling is someone who has agency. She's a very wealthy woman, so she does have the ability to fight back and to find a platform, despite the attempts, including by the cast who benefited from her incredible literature, who tried to cancel her. But, you know, when you think about it, she's someone who has the ability to do that. So in a way, she's speaking up for many, many people who don't have that agency and who are genuinely frightened by this militant movement to silence dissent.
And Matt, some of the things she has stood up for are quite basic, like women not feeling comfortable going to bathrooms with people who no longer say they're women but still have the genitalia, you know, of a man. Sorry, who no longer say they're a man but still have the genitalia of a man.
Well, JK Rowling is a hero to so many women because of the stance she has taken. My prediction is, I reckon, Sharri, that JK Rowling's podcast is going to be a little bit more successful than Meghan Markle's podcast. I reckon she might get just a few more listeners there. And she is a hero because of her bravery and courage. But the other thing this exposes, and I'm happy to be corrected if I'm wrong, but I very rarely see trans activists sticking up for JK Rowling. Obviously, it's only a minority of people that are engaging in the threats of violence and these things, but that whole movement is being condemned by the fact that the more credible people in the movement trying to advance transgender rights, I never see them defending people like JK Rowling, and that is unacceptable, because you must condemn those fringe elements of any organisation that's doing those kinds of things. It should be beyond the pale.
Yeah. Matt Canavan, Ben English, thanks so much for joining me.